We should be good. We should be live. Good morning, everybody. Let's see what we got here. My apologies again. Multitasking as we do. So yeah, good morning. How's everybody doing? Okay. Good with this. Turn that off. Sure. Yeah. Okay. I'll turn off all the junk. I'm at a different spot today than normal. A little coffee shop down on the river. Srimam, it's called. Same price as Fame. So. But I'm outside on a patio, so it's lovely. So I've been enjoying. Not feeling the best today. I have allergies. Have been brutal the last couple of days. I woke up this morning with smell of like a burning, like just wood smoke kind of smell, and just haven't been able to get past a little tickle in my throat all day long. It's indicative of when I have too much allergens in the air. But other than that, I'm doing good. It took me forever to get the stream set up. Again, technology is my favorite thing. But yeah, cool little spot. I'll be taking a wander to try to find a place for breakfast too. So we'll do something different today. See if I can find out where we're at here. It's not even listed. Looking for the coffee shop, see if it's posted anywhere, but nope. It's the other cafe I was looking at. Sorry, I'm just trying to look at where I'm going to go. It's a Peace Cafe. Okay, it's up by the water. Okay. I will walk up that way after I get settled. I'm just looking for things to do. Good morning, Eagle. Good morning from Cambodia. You're still in Dallas, if memory serves. So, which is good. I was trying to, it's a very, very local spot here. So most of the patrons are tuk-tuk drivers. And so a gentleman was sitting next to me, helped me order my coffee. And then when I was sitting at my camera, he's like, "Oh, are you a YouTuber?" I was like, "Yeah, kind of." So he's like, "Oh, can you advertise my tuk-tuk?" I'm like, "It's not going to help you, man." It's like I got 1,000 subscribers. And most of them are not here in Siem Reap. And besides, there's like 1 million tuk-tuk drivers here, so. But hey, why not? Oh, Tony, my good friend, using all your emojis, putting them to good use. I'm hearing an air raid siren. I don't know if that's in the music or in a video guys watching over there. It could be anything. I think it's a gentleman across from me who's sitting watching a video on his phone. But yeah. It is definitely. And I'm getting some weird stares because, you know, apparently a guy with a camera sitting at a cafe is not a normal thing here. Why should it be? Yesterday was brutal. It was a hot day. I thought Friday morning was rough when I did the live stream. But yesterday I went out roughly around the same time just to do my regular walk. I went to go get a few groceries, and I went down to the old market and then around. So it's not a terribly long walk. And I think by 10 o'clock, it was 35 degrees. It got to 38 yesterday. And the humidity was just brutal. I was not happy with it. So I had plans to do a couple of shoots yesterday to get things, ahead. And I was just like, there is nothing I can do. I was like, it felt like I was back in April. I'm like, yep. Not a fun feeling. So I just went back and chilled out to the apartment, which was actually good because I got to organize a bunch of stuff and just get myself ready. Like I said, I got that trip coming up next week. I leave on the 23rd, so it's a little bit from now. And then I'll be back on the 31st, and around there. Depends on my moods and how I want to do things. But just trying to get things organized and ready for that. And then just a couple of videos that I was planning to do. I just want to do an apartment tour, and I got a cooking video I want to do at home. So I was getting those ready yesterday just to plot out what I want to do. My current apartment, I'm in charge of cleaning. So before I film anything, I'll have to do a deep clean. And I don't think I'll be doing that like anytime soon. Maybe this week, if I have the time, I might decide to try it, but who knows. But we were supposed to have I think we said 80% chance of rain today. Let me just double check. Yeah, 80% chance of rain. Now, when that 80% chance happens, 3 o'clock. Great. Thunderstorms tonight. Wonderful. Yeah, I was supposed to go meet up with some friends tonight for a drink at 5 o'clock, right in the middle of the storms. I might be putting that on hold. You never know. Why? Yeah, this is a lovely morning here. So, woke up this morning with, like I said, it was a little bit hazy with some pollutants, and I could smell like fire. But at least it's cooled down. Gee, it's a hot day. Maybe you should walk early in the morning or late evening, Sean. I would not walk a very hot day like you. You're tougher than me. Yeah. On my days off, I tend to go out on my walks a little bit earlier, depending on what I'm doing. If I'm just kind of doing some shopping and stuff, I try to, like if I'm going to the market, I try to go early. If I'm going to a grocery store or something like that, or if I'm going to shops, I try to do it after 9 o'clock, give them some time to open up. But markets are open at 6, so, and there is another market that I want to go to that I haven't been to yet, so that's coming up. But yeah, I don't mind the heat necessarily. Like, it's not horrible. But there's just moments where it gets a little oppressive after you've been out in it for a couple of hours, and you're like, yeah, I'm good. Arnold, Ace, hello. And Eagle, wow, rain is awesome. I agree. I'm looking forward to some rain. We haven't had lots. The rainy season started a few weeks ago, according to statistics. And we've had very little. I will see, like, the sky will turn black with clouds and zero rain will fall where I'm at. Even we're at the homestay. We were out one day and just the clouds were everywhere except for a ring. They just ringed us, like right where we were, nothing. Out on the outskirts, there's rain. I just I don't know what it is. it seems to be like I'm just a magnet for hot weather and pollution. So I got nothing. But yeah, I'm thinking of having breakfast this morning, but I'm trying to decide what I want. I really love my pork rice, and I'm really tempted to do that again because it's just so delightful. And it's outdoors again. I don't have to go into a place and fiddle with the menu and try to sort out. And apparently there's a place further up that does Prohoc as well. But I'm not sure if I'm up for Prohoc today. I haven't had it much this week. I had it when I was out at the homestay. I bought it, they had it wrapped in a banana leaf that was grilled. And I had some red rice with it, and it was nice. But I haven't really been craving it since I had that, which is really weird, because I was craving it all the time. I've had it once since I got back once. Yeah, so I got back here on Tuesday, and I've only had it once, which is, for me, not normal. I'm having it 2 or 3 times a week. It could be the fact that I've got allergies and I'm not feeling 100%. I've had a tickle in my throat and for 3 or 4 days now. I've been taking little cough drops and stuff to alleviate it, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But yeah. If there's any places you guys want me to wander around to today, let me know. If there's something else you want to see. We could still go up this way. There was the other side of the river. There's another river trail that goes up there. What about frog legs? Eagle, I would have those. I've had them hundreds of times in my life. I haven't had them here yet, but I've had them growing up in Quebec, Canada, Montreal. Frog's legs were just something we had. It was nothing been weird. I've had them a bunch of places in Florida. Anytime there was a French restaurant that had an option to get frog legs, I'd have them. So I think because it grossed my sister out that I really enjoyed having it. So, but I also like escargot, and you throw any of that stuff at me, I'm happy with it. I'm seeing a lot of folks with masks on lately too, which is, I don't know if that's indicative of pollution or what, but it's mostly when they're on their scooters or motorcycles. I'll show you guys what we got here. What I was looking at when I was just here, it's like, this is, like, if there's a sea of scooters surrounding me here, I'm just on the street. So. Oh, face track's enabled now. Finally, you're gonna work, are you? Well, that's good. It wasn't working before. Good old Florida summer officially starts next Thursday. Yeah, you guys have been having some wacky weather. It's been like over 100 degrees in parts of Florida already, which is abnormal. I remember growing up in Florida in the 80s, and I lived down in like Fort Lauderdale, Coral Springs area, and I don't think it got higher than the mid 80s, maybe the 90s every now and again. But to have 100-degree weather in May and June, dear God, no, thank you. Oh, you're up in Jacksonville, okay. Yeah, so northern Florida, even getting it that bad is brutal. That's just silly. Absolutely silly that it's happening. I'm so curious about this camera as to why it decided to do a face detect on me when I moved the camera around instead of when it was doing it initially. Let me know if this is working for you guys, like if you see like it's moving, like if it's jittery. Because I look back on the video from the other day, and I noticed that if there was like sudden motions and stuff, that it was kind of jittery. So Not much I can do about it anyway. Stupid fly. Okay, so let's put it up to a poll for you guys. Would you rather I walk up the river or go into the town? You guys decide for me. That's going to decide where I'm going to go. It seems smooth? Okay. Thanks, Arnold Eagle. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys want to do more of like a river walk up past the temple and to the other side of the highway, there's more river up that way that I've not explored yet. Or we can take a walk downtown and see what we can find. It's either if you want to see people or not. Up the river? Okay. That's one. I'll give it until this for the voting to finish off. I personally like the river, but yeah. Temple is great. Okay. That's all the same direction, so. It's the same temple we've gone to a bunch of times during the streams. You should eat what you enjoy. Sometimes I eat the same food for a week, then I move on. I'm planning to eat at the EMAB restaurant, Dollar Food, because you can choose what's available. Yeah. I tend to just do that, and I will get like stuck in a rut where I'm eating the same thing all the time, and it's not because I'm boring. Like I just find something I like, and I just want to have more of it. That's all it is. It's simple. I mean, as a kid growing up, I mean, I had the same cereal for years on end. So breakfast or any of that stuff, it's all good to me. And that's the thing, it's like it's all still good flavors to me. You know, it's all unique and new to me. So well, that's that one. Okay. Let's put on my sunglasses and we'll try. See how this goes. Okay. Put this in my pocket. Okay. Just get you guys organized here. The joy. Hey. Really? Man, I put that on tight. Interesting. I may need to get a new gimbal or a new selfie stick because so we'll check. Okay, that's fine. We're just on there really tight. Okay. Let's get going. You guys can come along if it tracks me well enough or not. Still says face tracking is on, so that's good. So I'm trying to give you guys a little bit of extra distance to kind of see more of the surroundings versus just me. So yeah, let's take a walk up the street. And if we see something interesting to have for lunch or breakfast, I'll grab it. Right here is where I've been having the pork rice. And it's delicious and I love it. I do love this area. It is very nice. Calming. Okay. More chat. Kids are screaming. $5 chicken for lunch at Westbury would be amazing. Where's Westbury? $5 for chicken? That's so expensive. I don't spend that much in like 2 days here. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, yeah, I couldn't see spending that much money on chicken. It must be great chicken for $5. Oh, got ant bites. Driving me nuts. I think that's another thing that I'm dealing with too, is that I got these little red ants in my apartment that have been an annoyance. And I think that they've gotten in my bed. So I'm gonna have to get some traps or something for ants and try to get rid of them. Ooh. This could be tempting. There's a little bakery here. There's a little bakery. Should we get some baked goods? I haven't had anything for a while. Something bad. Should I? Oh. How much are the brownies?
I found some ideas.
Good.
This one?
Sure, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Akun. Okay. See you. There you go. I got a brownie to snack on. It's about $1. These, any of the sweets stuff, I usually end up finding that they're more expensive, which is fine. I don't mind throwing a little bit of extra money for little local shops and stuff. I don't eat that kind of stuff very often, so, and it is what it is. Okay. Arnold, just reading a comment here just a second. I was reading online today, if I come to see him reap, my SSDI may be put on hold until I come back to the States. So, trying to get a workaround. What a pain. That's 5 chicken sandwiches for $5. Okay, wait. Yeah. 5 chicken sandwiches I could get behind. But $5 chicken, no thanks. Oh. It is considerably cooler today, which is a treat, because that was really hot yesterday and the day before. But there is like a slight haze. I don't know if you guys can see it or if it's just my eyewear, but I can kind of get a little sense, because I know this gives a little bit of like a blurred background. But yeah, what's the air quality index? Let me check that real quick. That should tell me. Okay. It's a 61, which is not bad, but there is notification of fires in the area. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Probably just burning. Or no, it's not there. It's there. Okay. Stupid. Okay. Let me just see. $5 chicken for lunch at the West Beret. See if that's something I can find. West Beret is 10 kilometers from me. That's the that's out near Puak. It's the water reservoir. Is there a restaurant there? Beautiful getaway from downtown and the temples. There has to be a restaurant out that way. That's all I got. Oh man. I'm hearing the cicadas. Look at the tree here. Look at the size of this thing. Like, it's just massive. And then like just goes up, 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 up. Are you okay? It's face tracking me, so it's not doing it. I'll let you guys know that it goes up a lot. And it's so loud in here. Like some of the trees here are just massive. Like, can you look at that? Can you see that tree up ahead? Like, look at that. That's the one. Yeah. That thing is easy. I'm trying to think. 300-400 feet? Gotta be up there. Gotta be. Gonna do my face detection again. I'm tempted to pull up the brownie. I haven't eaten yet today. Should be allowed something awful. She stapled it together. Like she knew that I wanted to have it while I was walking. There we go. It's actually not bad. I wouldn't call it a brownie. I know that every brownie I've had here in Asia has been more of a cake. Because the brownies we get are really rich and dense, and like one brownie this size would weigh like 3 or 4 pounds. But this is nice. I also find too in Asia that they don't tend to make things terribly sweet. But this is on the high end of sweetness here. A little bit of decadence. I'm allowed it every now and again. Considering, I'm trying to think. That's where I usually get my blockers, right there. When was the last time I had chocolate? In Bangkok. I haven't had any chocolate here. I had a brownie. I was at the night market. That would have been in December. So it's a long time to go without chocolate. I don't really miss it. But it wasn't bad. The really good thing about it is since this isn't outstanding, they're having a meditation tree. There's like a pathway around it. Cool. Since this isn't one of those decadent things that I'm like, oh my God, so good, I'm not going to crave it. And that's a good thing. I just love this walk. It just chills me out every time. And it's not far from the city, right? I mean, it's pretty close. Let's see what we got going on here. It's funny. I have to turn off chat and then turn it back on in order to see it, so my apologies. The brown chicken is more expensive because it takes about 1 year to harvest. Which is good chicken soup, cheap chicken rice. Okay. Vietnam Steve, what happened to the bike? I still have it. I take it out all the time. I just don't do any streams from it. It's next to impossible for me to try to manage a bike, a stream, and videos. And I'm going to be honest, I love it as a form of transportation, but it does nothing on my channel. I've done 2 or 3 bike streams so far, and they have done nothing for me. So, like, it's a novelty. Like, I like them, but it's a great way for me to get around. But as for it being on my channel again, I don't. They may need to get their bike fixed. It's backfiring a bit. You're lucky you don't have diabetes eating brownies. I don't eat brownies that often. It's like, what, 2 in a year? Oh my God. I mean, I was eating more chocolate in Canada in a week than I eat here in a year, so I think I'm doing pretty good. This was one of my comfort things back home. Yeah, diabetics like me can have once in a blue moon. Yeah, I'm not diabetic, so I don't have a concern about it. I know that it's type 2 runs in my family, so I have to be careful, but I'm cautious. Why did the brown chicken cross the road, Dave? I don't know. Probably to get away from the butcher. That would be my thoughts. You know, you try to get away from the guy with the cleaver, if at all possible. Especially when you're a chicken. That's apparently delicious. Nobody needs that. Okay. So now the sun's coming out again. This is gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to this day. Okay. Let me put away my garbage. Unless I can find a garbage can up here. I just put it in my bag. It's safe. Garbage just put away. So you guys like my new t-shirt? I bought this in Puwak. It says that I'm the queen of the trailer park. The lady that was selling it thought it was very funny. I think she was more thinking it was funny for a man to purchase a purple and pink tie-dyed shirt. I don't think she knew what it said. English was not her forte there. I got the joke about me being queen of the trailer park would be just hilarious, because most people here won't get it unless you're a tourist. And then even then, they'd be kind of curious of what the fuck's going on. So I just got it for jokes. Plus, I like the color. Another oversized t-shirt. Can't have a bad thing. Okay. Okie dokie. So we're going to be heading into the temple here in a moment. This area is fairly busy right now. I'll show you guys. Bring it. There we go. The puppy. It's a puppy. Can I say hi? Sorry. I saw a dog. Ooh. Fried bananas. Hey. That stuff is so good. Okay. Here we go. I do enjoy this place, so we tend to come here a lot. Welcome back to the Sunday Temple Walk. I think we've done this a few times now. This building over here is just gorgeous. Here, let's get this off. I don't think we need to have that wide field of view for this. I got the What's the matter? I'm just here to go see the temple. Leave you guys alone. Okay. They're just barking. Grumpy dogs. Okay. This building has come a long way since I first started coming here. They have made immense progress on it, so just nice to see. It is beautiful. And it is absolutely blue sky again. Well, so much for being an overcast day. I was really excited about that. I should never learn to get excited about anything. So this is Sunday morning here. So I'm pretty sure that they work 7 days a week at this location. I've not come here and they've not been working. So did I. There we go. I don't know if you guys can hear the chanting in the background, but it's pretty amazing here. Okay. Hey, Claire, for real, nice seeing you. Yeah, as long as they're not getting rain tonight, I will be there. I'll be there anyway, I don't care. Rooftop bar, get a little wet, I'll be fine with it. Gee, how many miles do I walk a day? I don't measure in miles, I measure in kilometers, and it's on average between 10 to 17 kilometers a day. Oh, I'm very close to your place. I'm very close to my place too. I'm closer to town. And that puppy was cute. Did the monks use their AC? Just wondering in hot weather. Use AC? I don't know if they do. I've been past some areas where there's housing with ACs on them, but I don't know if that's monk housing or if it's other housing. Like, I don't know exactly where they live. I've not asked. If I bump into one, I'll ask them if they use AC. I don't see why not. I mean, they have cell phones and technology, so I don't think it's like a religious thing that they have to not have access to it. Who knows? But I love this temple. I come here right now 2 or 3 times a week for a walk. This is part of my morning walks. Now this doggy over here always barks at me. Don't you? You gonna leave me alone today, or are you just gonna... There's also a black cat that hides in there. That pokes his head out to say hello sometimes. I know the animals here better than I know anything else, so. This is one of the smaller of the temples when it comes to like size of the property that I've accessed, I should say. There could be a lot more that I haven't seen. But as for depth from walking from one end to the other, I'd say it's about half to a third of like Watbo. But I still love it. Especially these. Like, these are gorgeous. Naga. The detail on the Naga here is amazing. Even this. I mean, look. This is just... I love that I have stuff like this in my neighborhood. This makes me happy. The sounds are pretty special too. Okay, so about 7 miles a day. Okay. Monk's gotta chill, Michael. I agree. Yeah, I try with my walks is I try to get over 10,000 a day, and it's usually between 12,000 steps and 24,000 steps. So depending on the day, I'm comfortable doing 17. That's usually my good point. But I haven't been able to do that as much as I would like all the time, so I'm getting there. But there's just days like yesterday where it's just so hot that it's just not feasible. I got in, I think it was like almost 11,000 yesterday. I still got in my 10,000 steps that they ask you to get, but I felt like I didn't do anything because my steps were done in the morning. I didn't do anything for the rest of the day. It's amazing how many steps you can get walking back and forth in your apartment though. Going back to get water out of your fridge, going to the bathroom. My apartment's pretty long. I just love this. This is like, I love the temples here. Like I love the ornate parts, but this right here, this is what gets me every time. Just these old rocks. I wanted to be an archaeologist when I was younger. It was my dream. And this is well before Indiana Jones. Like, I wanted to be an archaeologist in the 70s. And yeah, I think my parents thought I was nuts. You know, they've got this little kid that just loves all this old history and stuff. But I did. Part of my thoughts were, like, I wanted to go to school for archaeology. And then I thought, it's like, maybe I should just go and, you know, work regularly. And then do archaeology when I retire. So it'll be something I do when I get older. But this is what I'm doing now. But I'm in a part of the world where I've always wanted to be. And there is a lot of stuff here. And there's even pyramids here in Cambodia that I'm planning on visiting. So that's going to be kind of fun. I think once I get a motorcycle, I'll try to head out that way. I don't think it's quite as accessible for me without one. But we'll see. I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon, so I have plenty of time here. Hello. Hello. Today. Kids are so cute here. Always so pleasant, so polite. Always just want to say hi. Okay, 1 second. Put my glasses where I don't get them in my way. Very green and beautiful. Seth, I agree. And good morning in Dallas. Hope you guys are doing well there. Michael, watching from East Tennessee, I was thinking about retiring to the Philippines with Siem Reap. Looks very interesting. Is it it's just I don't know is that Philippines? But you think Siem Reap looks interesting? Yeah. Siem Reap is a different place. Like it just resonates with me. I don't know. It just has like it's got a really laid back, chilled vibe here. The locals are so nice, but there's so much to go and witness and visit. There's so much to wander around. Like this is a city I can walk around in all the time, without a bunch of Western influences, but a little bit. So, you know, we don't have all of the malls and the stores that we have back in the West. So it's like they're kind of taking their time to adapt. And plus with the Siem Reap having such ties to Angkor Wat, right? It's a very special city for the local population. So I think that kind of influence would be kind of stymied a little bit more than other locations. But so far, I just adore it here. So today. Yeah. Locals here are so nice. They had sugarcane juice there. So said I. Coming up on where all of the chanting is coming from. I'm kind of interested in it myself, so that's why I'm walking up this way more. It could be just a dude with a microphone. That's happened to me more than often than not, where I think I hear something, it's like, ooh, what's that? It's something special. And just a dude on the side of the road selling coconuts or something. But to me, it sounds like it's singing. A couple of nice restaurants up here too. I've been meaning to try. This is one here that I've been tempted with. I've walked past it a bunch of times, but it just looks nice in there. No idea what their menu would be like. No clue at all. But it looks nice, so it speaks to me. As we're getting closer, I'm thinking more and more it's a guy trying to sell something. Okay. Hopefully that's coming across for you guys to hear. Frank and Sarah. I knew you guys would like this shirt. Frank and Sarah were with me when I got this last week. Very hot in Dallas. I'm so sorry. Have I ever tried sugar juice? No. I tried it years ago. I haven't tried it here. I don't like very, very sweet things, so I'm just not inclined to wanting to try it. I'm going to cross the road here. Okay, so everybody's in there wearing white. Obviously not selling anything, so I got that wrong. Thinking maybe funeral thing. Kind of hard to ascertain for sure. It's very different here. 105 degrees every day in Dallas. That's insane. Arnold, you've learned so much. You know what's funny is I learn from the comments more often than not. So I'm just trying to absorb the culture while I'm here, and I learn as I go. I have learned over years to not necessarily pay too much attention to online sources because I found information can be misconstrued. So I try to talk to locals as much as possible and get as much information from them as I can. So I don't know. I may be wrong with that, but I've seen too many times that things are not necessarily as they seem online. So there's always an agenda for things. Let me get into some shade here for a second. Got told black and white tents mean funeral. That's kind of what I was thinking, Frank. Maddo's Adventures. Day sugar cane tastes like sweet wood to me. Not for me. Yeah. Not my kind of... I don't know. I had sugar cane in Florida. Like we had sugar cane juice and stuff there. You could get it. And it's not like it was processed or anything. It just did not really... I just didn't like the flavor. It was just... I don't know. It just tasted like sugar water, you know? But to each their own. I guess I should try it here because it could be something completely different. I should always judge everything. I mean, the fruit here tastes completely different. Except for papaya. That one didn't taste any different to me at all. But mangoes taste much fresher, much more bright. Bananas are on a whole different level. There are oranges here. Just insane. The fact that it's green on the outside and bright orange on the inside is just mind melting for me. But yeah, I guess I should try the sugar cane juice, but I don't want sweet. Try to stay away from it as much as possible. So it looks like there's a group of people over here underneath the bridge. You can see smoke coming out from underneath it. I don't know if they're living there or just hanging out. But that's the thing. I just saw smoke. Hello! At least they're friendly. Probably just hiding from the sun and going fishing. That's what I'm going to put in my head. That's what they're doing. So that's what we'll say. Okay. So this is one of the highways here we're coming up to. Put you guys around again. Okay. Across here. Of course, there's a crosswalk down there a little bit further, but where this little path was, no crosswalk. That's okay. Now we're in uncharted territory for me. I've not been to this side of the highway. So this is all brand new to me. Welcome to an adventure. What we'll find? No clue. I haven't even looked. And it could go for 100 feet, could go for 100 miles for all I know. If it's 100 miles, we're not going to visit the whole thing. If it's 100 feet, we'll do the whole thing, I promise. We'll go for a little bit. I'm definitely going to get my steps in today. And there is just a little bit of a breeze, so it's not bad. I'm digging it. This is really nice up here. I'm digging this. A much different layout for the trees, a little bit more open. But I'll flip you guys around, but there's like almost like no buildings around. Like it's just houses that are set back away from it, so it doesn't feel like it's all encroaching. I have the best wet market video you've seen. Took some of the confusion out of it. Oh, I'm glad. There's more coming up too. I have a market video coming up from when we were up in Puwak. Two actually. One is a food video, one is a shopping video. There is another wet market nearby me here, or where I'm at here, that I plan on going to. It's a much more local market, so more of an intense wet market that I want to go to. Just to go and see it, you know, buy some food. I'm not opposed to buying meats and stuff from a wet market. Doesn't bother me. You know, you just kind of look at the cleanliness of the food and you're good to go. Go early. That's like that's the best suggestion. If you're going to go get meat, go early. That's it. Chances are highly likely it's going to be fine. And if you go late, well, good luck. Depends on how hot the day is, I guess. Yeah, Maddo, fresh fruit is on another level. Maybe less chemicals. Oh, absolutely less chemicals. Without any doubts. That was part of the conversation that was in the video yesterday, was folks talking about, you know, North America getting our fruits and, you know, how they're processed in order to make them fresh. Because a lot of times with the constraints of shipping, right? Because you're shipping from another part of the world and you just can't fly it. So a lot of times it gets transported as it does. So it has to be harvested at less than ripe. Otherwise it would convert, turn way too quick, so it wouldn't be sellable. So it looks like they are harvesting grasses and whatnot down there. I don't know if maybe they're fishing, but they're definitely pulling grass out. But they got all these little nets around too. That's really cool. This is very cool. But yeah, the grass gets really thick over there. I have no idea what's going on, but that's cool. But yeah, as I was saying, is that a lot of the times our fruits and vegetables that we get that are imported in North America, hello, Susidai, they come in where they're still not ripened, and we have mechanical processes to ripen them quickly, and it's all chemicals. I know for a fact, because I witnessed it in Toronto, they have a machine called GAZ, G-A-Z, or Z if you're Canadian. And you bring tomatoes in, they be green, put them on the conveyor belt, they go through the machine, they get gazzed, come out the other side bright red. Artificially ripened. So they're not ripened, and that's why you get tomatoes in the West that are just so bland. Like there's no taste, there's no flavor, because you're eating an unripened fruit. It's been forcibly ripened to look ripe, or it's not. So, yeah, smoke and fucking mirrors, folks. I don't know. I'd rather eat something that is naturally ripened if I have my choices. Okay, I'm gonna have to check and see. Bear with me for a second. Are we still going? I have no idea. Check and see. Yeah, we're going. Okay, we're good. I just had to double check because I can't see the screen that comes with the camera. It's small, and I don't keep the view on it to be very bright. I think I'll probably have to turn that off so I get more battery length out of it, because I don't really need it all the time. I can just check it from time to time. But yeah, I can't see the timers and all that, so can't tell what's going on. Even now, I can just barely see the little red box that says numbers for how long I've been live. Someone over here fishing. Yeah, this is definitely a more local feel. It's like it was started off to be a suburb and converted down, but it doesn't look like anything's happening over here. I got nothing. I can't tell you. All I know is I like it. But on a day when there's no cloud cover, it's warm. Definitely warm up here. Okay, so there's land for sale out here. Signs for it. But yeah, you can see the land for sale sign there. That whole area is blocked off. But like the whole riverfront, like this reminds me of like parks in Canada. We have trails by the river. Like in Toronto, I could see this, you know, without bamboo and all that kind of stuff. But it has a similar feel. Wow, this is really cool. This is kind of floating over my head. Whew. And I haven't seen any real bridges across yet for a while. I tell you, I'm walking back the other side if I get the opportunity. Yeah, these look like trailer pitches. Like, honestly, this looks to me like you'd put a trailer park here. You park your vehicle and, hello, this is I. Ah, flies. Yeah, this just looks like a trailer park area. Or like a camping area, I should say. Looking forward to when things get a lot greener. We're getting there. The rain and everything. We will be getting more and more green. Should be nice. Oh, this is a lovely area up here. I definitely feel like I have stepped out of the city though. Very cool. I have no idea where I'm at. The other thing is, like, I haven't seen many street stalls up here. So it's like, if you lived up here, it's like, where do you get your snacks from? Some of the houses look really expensive too. Over on the other side, if we get across, I'll show you guys. I think I see a bridge just up ahead here, which I think I'll take because with the sky opening up and it getting hot again, I already feel the sweat pouring off of me. Whew. But I think I see like stalls. If I could buy. That's a gentleman on the motorcycle just waving over there. So nice. But yeah, I think I see some stalls over here, but I'm gonna grab something to drink. This should be a place I come up for a bike ride and explore. That's the thing, it's like I can go much further on the bike and explore areas a lot more. But now that I know this is here, I can come up here on the bike and explore it. And then kind of set forth a plan of like, okay, I'll come up here and film and do something and do this. You're kind of getting a sense for what I do for when I'm canvassing areas for making content. A lot of times what I do is I'll bike or I'll walk to an area and just kind of wander around for a little while. to see what it's like. See if there's any interest in it for me. And that's the other thing too, is like for me, it's like all about what I find interesting. I don't always necessarily go for the things that I think is always interesting to everybody else. Because I don't usually get entertained by the same shit most people do. Which is odd. You know, and I think that comes from spending so many years in Florida. You just kind of get exhausted from the tourist stuff. Like, I am so tired of Disney and Universal and SeaWorld and all those things. Like all the tourist traps. When you're a local in Florida, you see the tourist stuff and you just kind of go, yeah, okay. You only go, honestly, like when you have family coming into town, and you usually try to find ways to not have to go because it's so fucking expensive. Like I remember when Disney was like $20, $30 a day. Now it's like, just for one day, it's over $100. I think it's like $150 to be honest. I'm just like, 15 years ago, Universal, I had a year pass that cost me like $150 as a Florida resident. Just like, yeah. I go as many times as I wanted. There was like days that I wasn't allowed to go. You know, when they were like in season when they were full of tourists that I wouldn't want to go anyway. Okay, so it looks like my pathway ends here. The road continues, the river continues, but my trek along it will end, which is cool. And this is definitely a local spot. Okay, this should be fun. Let's just cross. Pray that there's not much traffic. I don't think that there is. Majority of the traffic we get here is motorcycles. So. Okay. Man, this is so much like parts of Florida when you get outside of the city. It's like northern Florida when I was in like just outside of Jacksonville area, the Fernandina Beach and stuff, and like just outside of Orlando, the Deltona area and stuff years ago. So what this kind of reminds me of, just the little roads, little shops and stuff, and you know, hot as balls, sweating, all good stuff. I am definitely feeling the heat. Susadai, hello. Kids are so cute. Okay. I'll try to check in on chat again. As I've mentioned before, it's hard. It's so bloody hot. Oh, the chat's gone again. Gotta love technology. Okay. Get a nice coffee, Sky Gypsy. I would. I already had one, so I'm kind of coffeeed out. I'm thinking of like a water or a juice. I might get something. Okay, Arnold. Wait, okay, for real. There's a bridge further on. Past that, it gets really local. So you guys are on point. Thank you for that, Claire. Or Jeremy, or both. I'm doing great. 90 degrees, feeling like 105, really hot. It's definitely hot here. New Mexico is always hot, Sky Gypsy. I can't, 108? Oh. So Arnold is saying the average one day, one park ticket is $160. Yeah, that's so stupid. Michael is saying that there's videos of Siem Reap nighttime festival that makes Disney look like a taco stand. Yeah. The, some of the things that they do here are great. Like honestly, the New Year's celebration, like the Kamai Songkran, or it's not the same name, it's different, but the Khmer New Year. That was on a different level here for me. Like, I've been to, like, you know, American and Canadian festivities and, you know, the fireworks and all that kind of stuff. But this was just a huge community party, and it lasted for 4 days. So there was like tents and stalls all along the riverfront, so you could go and get different foods and all kinds of stuff. They're giving out beer for, was it Tiger or whatever. And like, there was stuff happening. They had like movies playing outside. They had bands and stuff. Like, there was all kinds of stuff happening, and they had this huge dance area, which was just like something else. Like, it was like a foam pit and water being sprayed and live music playing and bands. And it was just like, it was insane. And I was just going like cursory, just kind of getting into it and getting out. And after 4 days of just doing like minimal stuff, I was exhausted. And these people were just like going, spraying water on each other. They were having a blast. And it was so nice to see, because it was just an absolute celebration. It wasn't like a forced can project where, you know, some marketing companies decided what's going to be cool, you know. What Disney princess do you put on the float this year? Woo! You know, all that crap. But it was just people having fun, and it was amazing. And I really enjoyed it. And I know that it's a huge celebration in Bangkok too. But watching the videos and everything in Bangkok, I think was just too many people for me, too crowded. And it would have been overwhelming. But this was the right amount here for me. I really enjoyed it. But we'll see where I go next year. Probably someplace. Okay. This is so nice up here. Okay. I'm still in shade. See if I missed anything else. Oh, some chat coming through. Chris Foster. F-bombs flying. I would not blame Frank for my F-bombs. I may have been more of an influence on him than the other way around. Maddie's Adventures, you got it right. Community fun, yeah. 4 days is a lot. Wat Bo and Pub Street goes nuts, yeah. I didn't get to Wat Bo this year for that, and I would next year for sure. But Pub Street was interesting. But just up by the Royal Gardens, just north of that area was just crazy. I couldn't believe how much was going on there. Meadows, you prefer local Khmer style? Yeah. That's the other thing too, is when we were out in Phuoc last weekend, I mean, we left Saturday and came back Tuesday. And so we're kind of immersed into the local community there for a couple of days. And I enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed it. You know, even though Siem Reap is like a low-key, chill place, it's still a city, you know. There's still things happening, and, you know, there's a lot of stuff. But even talking to some of the locals in Phuoc, they were like, yeah, it's like too expensive in Siem Reap for them. So there's a lot of stuff that they can't do here, which I found kind of shocking. But yeah, getting out to the market there, I found prices were cheaper again. And that's even if they were elevating them a little bit, which I doubt they were. I know everyone has that concern when you're shopping. You know, they see tourist people and they're like, oh, they're going to charge us more. I don't think that was the case. I was getting really decent prices for stuff. But it was just so lovely out there. And the people, more locally, more rural, were that much more welcoming. And like it, I'm that's like saying, like, you know, sugar is sweet, but something else is sweeter. It's like, you know, it's all the same thing. But it was just, it was pretty amazing. And I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it out there. So I think coming up eventually, I will do a month or so out in a place like that. And, you know, once I get transportation, because I don't think I could just go as my walking self out there. My bicycle would not cut it. But anyway, I got travel coming up this next month anyway. 2 cities coming up in a week and a half. And then next month I'm off to Vietnam. So I got a lot coming up for me, for travel-wise. So it's going to be interesting kind of balancing between, you know, deciding on a lifestyle here and setting up a home base and all the travel, because I still want to explore more of Cambodia. So like I've settled in Siem Reap and I love it here. And I'm not intending to leave, you know, but it's just, as I explore this country more and more, I'm like, I haven't found a place I didn't enjoy. Like it's just, yeah, it's different. It's hard to explain. It's like in Canada, in the States, you could be in a city, I don't know, I can use Florida as an example. You know, Fort Lauderdale, and you move over to Fort Myers. You know, it's like a couple hours drive, but it's like a world away. Like Fort Myers was a retirement community, and everything was geared towards people from the Midwest of the United States, where Fort Lauderdale was everybody on the East Coast. So you had completely different groups of people going there, completely different expectations. East Coast is full of nightlife and parties and debauchery. The West Coast of Florida, super chill. And then in Central Florida, you've got all of these, like, I'm not being disparaging, but this rednecks. Like it was like country local folks that had that thick Southern accent that lived a very different lifestyle than from anybody on the coast. But it was like so varied and different. That is a big anthill I'm going to stay away from. But like there's parts of Florida that I just did not enjoy or like at all. And I have not found that here. And that's even like going like 10 minutes away in Florida. I could go from, you know, West Palm Beach to Lake Worth. They're joined. You can bike back and forth between the two. And I prefer Lake Worth over West Palm. Hands down every day of the week. And that's mostly because of the fact that it was, again, more local area. You know, small little community there. Bunch of hippies. People are doing their grass farming again. Getting closer to back where we were. Whew. I'm looking forward to getting on the other side of the river, or other side of the highway, getting out of the sun for a little while. Because this is brutal. I can't believe I went from completely overcast when I started this live stream to this insanity. They gotta be fishing. I wonder if they're getting, like, if it's like catfish that are in the reeds or in the grasses. So they put the netting around the outside of a section, cut out the grasses, make all the catfish stay there, and harvest them up. I got nothing. That's the only thing my little brain can concoct. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Most likely I am. Whew. Just hearing chickens and roosters and locals, dogs. Some of these buildings are really nice out here though. Oh, I'll be taking a shower and doing laundry when I get home. I do laundry more often here than I ever have. I go through 2 or 3 shirts a day. Easy. Like I'm constantly rotating out of shirts. Like even when I put on this shirt this morning, I was already sweating. Like I could feel my back was starting to sweat. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be one of those days. And it was cool in my apartment when I left too. 28 degrees cool. Can't believe that that's what I think of cool now. Just to think like 24, 25 degrees is cold to me now. And that was like a hot day in Canada. Like not stupid hot, but hot. You know. I'm seeing my friends are talking about, you know, heat waves in Toronto, and it's like 23, 25 degrees. Like, oh, it's hitting hot again. I'm like, Toronto does get hot. I will attest to that. Like, I've seen it get to 40 there easy sometimes. But we'll get those heat waves that'll last for a couple of days and they'll fade off. You never have it last too terribly long. Unlike here, where it just gets hot and stays hot. And then you get used to it being hot. And then you get, you look forward to the not so hot and you call that cool. I am really contemplating next April, May of heading towards the beach area. I think that'll be kind of fun. Because if I have to deal with the heat, I think I'd like to deal with it next to an ocean. Or at least the open water. Because that's something we had in Florida, which is like you'd get the ocean breezes coming off. So no matter how hot it gets and when you live a couple miles from the beach, you know, you get that breeze. So I don't know if it's the same here. I would assume it is. But I'm willing to try it out and test it to see. But yeah, I think that's what I might be doing next year. And then I'll have my second year visa. That's gonna be fun. Applying for my second year. Yeah. Definitely going to be getting a business visa next. I think I can do okay this year without it. Been checking out all my stuff and everything that I have organized for myself. And it's not something I necessarily need to get right away. Because I got all this travel that I want to do. But next year, I think is where I'm going to buckle down and start working on some of my plans and adventures for making a long-term income and stuff. It'll give me more chance to kind of see how it is here locally, you know, like how and where I want to invest and, you know, and make money. Because I don't know if teaching per se would be my avenue. We'll see. As of right now, doesn't look like it. I got a bunch of other ideas. I have to see if they are feasible here. So, which is kind of part of what this year is going to be, is to dig around and find the research and look into everything. Whew. Hello, shade trees. Okay. I'll be able to look at my phone again here in a minute. I like doing these streams because it does make me get out and walk and do stuff more, which is nice. Kind of forces me to kind of push past my comfort level when it comes to some of the heat. Because sometimes I'll be out doing my walks and it'll get hot and I'll be like, just turn around, go home. Which if I wasn't doing this stream today, I would not have gone the other side of the river. I would just turned around here and gone back. Because I've done that a dozen times already. This is where I get to. Okay. But I do love walking this riverfront though. And now I have more to walk. It's amazing how different it is on either side of the river, of the highway. It's like a demarcation of completely different mindsets. Okay, I see shade. You see what I see here? Look at that. Look at all that beautiful shade. Do you see it? I know. It looks amazing. I can't wait. In a little bit of it. Oh. Let's see where we're at. Okay, I'm waiting for chat to catch up. And it's gone again, as per usual. Find that if I don't keep it open on this phone, it disappears for a while. Okay. Okay, that's the official wet zone. Okay, so the part so going back to my original conversation about the New Year celebration up by the Royal Gardens, that was the wet zone, which was great. Phnom Penh's Riverside goes nuts too, but enjoyable. Okay. Eagle, like, share, thumbs up. For real, it took us many moves to pick Siem Reap. It's the best place to base yourself if you want to travel. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, that's honestly my thoughts about Siem Reap. You know, the cost of living, access to, you know, the airport and everything that's here. It makes sense. But also, like, I do want to explore more of some of the rural areas and live for like a month or so, just to, you know, to try it, just to see. I did it, you know, so it's, but I could definitely see this being more permanent for sure. Cambodia looks interesting, Tony says, but I could not do that heat. Yeah, the heat can be overbearing. You get used to it. After 10 a.m., we are usually inside the Cambodian way of life. Yes, Claire. For me, it's usually after 11, but 10 is, I can feel it. I just need to start going out at 6 a.m. instead. Yeah, Tony, I can understand Peru and the highlands where it's, you know, much cooler. There's sections of Panama that were like that as well. I don't think Panama is quite as retirable as it used to be. I've had some friends that have gone there, and that they loved it like 20 years ago. Not so much anymore. So places change. Sky Gypsy. I usually carry water. I usually have my what do you call it? Jesus Christ. My coffee cup. I usually let the ice melt. I didn't do that this morning. I'm fine. It's just a little bit of heat and it's just a little bit of sweat. I mean, I'll hydrate again when I get home. Get my Royal D in me. I'll be good. I'm fine. Friends in Arizona like Kampot best. I've heard good things about Kampot too, so I am planning a visit to Kampot in Kep coming up, so I will take a look at them. Chimpong Chem is a lot cooler, and this is really loud, so apologies. Ben, I don't want to do that. I don't want to get that. I'm not going to say the name because I don't want to curse myself. So, but yeah, you know what you said. I don't want it. But it is a concern when you're out rural, for sure. I'm fortunate in that most of the insects that would carry that do not tend to focus on me. So I know ants tend to like me for whatever reason. They love to bite and nibble on me. But mosquitoes and that, not so much. They tend to stay away. I guess I don't taste delicious. Or I just eat too much garlic in my day-to-day lifestyle. Or whatever. But yeah, it's always been a thing for as long as I can remember. I'll get them every now and again, but it's like my ex-wife used to get bit. Like, I'd see her covered in mosquitoes and I'd be standing next to her without any of them on me. It used to just drive her nuts. But, you know, I used to tell her that the mosquitoes had good taste. She didn't like that. Oh man, this is nice though. 10:30. How long have we been going? Been a while. Did I do another 2-hour stream again? Am I getting close to that? Possibly. Hard to tell. You guys can tell me how long this has been going on. I appreciate it because I can't tell from my end. I have access to the tools, I just can't see shit. Echinacea. Okay, I have Ricola with Echinacea at home. I always have it with me, so. Yeah, eating garlic. I eat a lot of garlic. Like, I eat raw garlic. I'm that guy. So, another reason I'm happily single. So, 90 minutes. Okay, hour and a half. That's reasonable. Thanks, Meadow. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, another. That's not a short stream. Not a sure. Well, if you think about it, it's so. I'm walking. Ooh. So today. Today.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. I just love the locals. Just love them. And it's funny too, is that when I first got to Siem Reap, I didn't have that much interaction with the locals, like saying hello when I was walking by. But as I've stayed here longer and longer, hello, I'm having more interactions with them. I don't know if it's just because I'm smiling a lot more than I used to, or I just look happy. But I know it has something to do with it, my mindset, because I know the people haven't changed. I'm the one that's changed, so, which is great. I just love the fact that whatever I've done to change my demeanor is making more people say hello to me. I'm good with that. I'm very good with that. Even just people riding past in their motorcycles, just kind of waving and smiling at me. I got nothing. I don't know, maybe they like the camera. Okay.
Hello.
Oh my God. Oh.
You'll need it.
Want to say hi?
Hello.
Jeremy.
Just going to get some coffee.
Oh, awesome. Where's the best place for coffee around here?
Keep walking down to those bike wash. And
Yeah.
There's a little black stand.
Yeah. I know the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is good. 75 cents for a medium, and I think $1 for a big one.
And that's just down here a little bit
Keep
further.
walking down there.
On this side of the street?
That side of the street.
On the other side?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll go back
past
across.
So go past the market, you know, the first turn off.
Yeah.
Keep walking down.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it on this side of the river? The other side of the river?
Yeah. So there's the first one, there's a bike wash there, the next bike wash is right there.
Okay, I'll head to it. That's Jeremy from For Real. If you don't know, if you're wondering who this big burly man handing me royalty is, amazing. Claire and Jeremy run the For Real channel. If you guys do not know them, do not know the channels, I highly recommend it, especially if you're thinking of coming to Cambodia. They do a lovely news segment every Wednesday here, where they take a ride around on their bike and they talk about all the news. They always end the news too on a positive note, which I frickin' adore. But yeah, they keep you up to date, all kinds of stuff. They do a lot of tours of the temples in and around, places that I can't have access to yet. But I enjoy. I know that they posted one this morning from one of the more isolated ruins, which was fun to watch. But yeah, they have great content, so I highly recommend them. And as you can see, they're great people. Just dropping by with a Royal D. Gotta love it. And a recommendation for coffee. Dear God. I love this. My life is so weird. I love it. I'm meeting up with them tonight to go have a drink as well, so it's very nice. Okay. Cambo YouTubers in Laos. Garlic tablets. I've never even thought of those. The locals here are amazing. Like I can't say enough. Cannot say enough. Jeremy bomb. Exactly, Claire. I just love it. I gotta keep my eyes peeled for the coffee stand. Or the rogue Jeremy. Oh, first time you see Jeremy speak. He's lovely. I met up with Claire and Jeremy a couple weeks ago with Frank and Sarah. We went out for a beverage. And yeah, having Jeremy chat for a bit was nice. The music was very loud, so we kind of yelled over it at each other, but no, it's great. They're a lovely couple. Very much enjoyed their company. I agree. The For Real videos are very informative and they're great. They put out great content. They also, their content was beneficial to me moving here. Because I read, like I watched through a lot of their videos about, you know, moving here and what to expect and all that. So it was definitely helpful. So, and I just passed by a bunch of that fluff stuff that's been driving me nuts. And I know I'm allergic to that because I walked past it and immediately filled up full of phlegm again. Okay. Well, now we're on a quest for coffee. 75 cents. That's a good deal for coffee. I've been paying $1.25, so I will take Jeremy's recommendation. If it's a good coffee for 75 cents, if I get to save 50 cents a day, because I have been scaling back. Not that it was too expensive, but I heard that there's a lot of local coffee between 2,000 and 3,000 real. And so I've been kind of like on the lookout for some of that. But just ask the pros. They always know. I just got to find Jeremy next to the car wash or the bike wash. See, I was thinking of one on the other side of the river, so I don't walk this side very often, so. I'm gonna have to cross over here soon. Yep. I can't believe randomly assaulted in the street with Royal D. Highlight of my day. Oh. I guess this is what happens is when you live stream from a very public area that people know. And I know they live in the area, so this is kind of funny. Because when Frank was doing his live stream locally, I knew exactly where he was, and I was like kind of laughing to myself, going, hee, I can go stream bomb him. I didn't. I don't know what I was doing that day. Oh, this looks great. This little market stall here. I'm gonna have to come back in here. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of motorcycles down here, and I think I see Jeremy. You can see right here. Yeah, I think that's kind. I see all the people there. You can see the white helmet and the blue shirt. Okay. These umbrellas always crack me up because they're so small. Okay. Whew. Okay. I'm walking a little faster than normal. Now I know where I'm at, though. There is a line up here. Whew. This is great. I can't wait. See, this is kind of what you have to look for, is like where the locals hang out. Did you get your coffee? You weren't kidding. It's packed here.
They're good for eggs. You got eggs?
They're good there too?
Yeah, I got eggs from them.
How much did you pay for 10?
It's 5,000.
Are they duck or chicken?
Just chicken.
Okay.
There's duck is there as well, but I don't like duck.
Oh, okay.
It's too rich for me. Chicken egg, but it's cheaper than the supermarket.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just bring my container down, just refill it.
Okay. I would just get them in a little bag. I get them at the old market.
Sometimes I smack them.
Yeah. I do the same when I'm walking.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the Royal D, man.
Yeah,
appreciate it. And we'll see you. We're all sweaty.
No.
We'll see you tonight, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. What's the best coffee here?
I just get normal coffee with a little bit of sugar.
Okay, like an Americano, like a nice coffee.
I get a bit of milk.
Okay.
But this is quite nice.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, they do like green teas as well.
Ooh.
And the one with Volga.
Oh God.
They do everything.
I'm gonna be, because I live just down there now. So.
Oh yeah, we could like that.
Yeah, like I'm. You know where the Fame Cafe is on this side? I'm not too far.
One?
It's new, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little. There's like on the main street. There was the ABA is on the corner here. Whatever that road is, it's just up there. Kind of curves around. There's little schools.
Oh yeah.
In that general vicinity.
Okay,
so,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, you been to the chicken place?
I'm going tomorrow.
On what boat?
Yeah, I'm planning on doing
it's
it.
Massive.
It's like 7,000 or 8,000 for the chicken.
Yeah, but it's big portion.
Big portion, yeah.
You just see people just stacked up, like big bikes lined out.
Then I walked by and it's just been like a zoo.
Make sure
Huh?
if you don't put your order in, people go in front of you.
Oh, I don't care. I'm fine. I'm used to that. Did you get your order in?
Mine's there.
Oh, you're there. Okay. Oh, go grab your stuff. Go home.
Well, I wait for it to come.
Oh, she hasn't got
there
it.
so it's in line.
Gotcha. Okay.
You got to be forward. Otherwise, you'll never get it.
I've kind of learned that here.
People just come up and go, one ice and walk back.
Okay.
These people may have ordered, I don't know.
Oh, wait.
It's like getting next.
Yeah.
Some people ride their bike right past you up to the counter and come back. Like, I've been here for like 20 minutes. They'll serve you first.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah. She's really good.
I don't care. It's like, even back home, like I'd be waiting for 20 minutes for garbage coffee anyway. So I'm more than happy to wait here.
This is good.
Yeah.
Pretty close to where you live too.
Yeah. No, this is well within walking distance.
Yeah. I saw you walk down the street and I went, I'll get him in the corner. He turned and I went, oh, he's turned. So I was waiting to show you going, he'll walk past me here and I'm like, he's going across the bloody bridge.
I was saying it's like, because like this is a very recognizable area, right? So it's like when you're walking it, you're easy to be spotted.
Oh, I saw you walk past the sign with the like crossroads. I went, oh, he's there. Okay, I went here. I was there.
And plus, when you're wearing a bright pink, tie-dyed shirt, you kind of stand out like a sore thumb here.
It's pretty localish around here too. You don't see that many foreigners.
No.
Like expats.
Yeah, even where I'm at, it's fairly limited.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the restaurants I go to.
There's a few enclaves, but not many.
Yeah. No. Where I was before, it was all expats.
Yeah.
And it was fine, but I just wanted to get away from them.
Yeah.
It's not like I hate them, but it's just like I didn't come here to get surrounded by the West.
Yeah. It's good. It's good this around here, right?
Yeah.
Everything you need around here.
I have not been lacking anything.
So I washed my bike, go across the road, get some eggs.
Yeah.
Come back and get a coffee.
Yeah, life is good. You can survive on eggs and coffee.
Yeah.
She just doesn't get a break. She just makes coffee all day.
By 11, it
Dies down? Okay.
This is the peak.
Okay. What time does she open, do you know?
After 7 at least. 'Cause
Okay.
I walk past at 7, she doesn't open.
Okay.
Cambodia's that like getting that early. There's not that many people up.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah. And she can pick a time too, 'cause it's always full. This lady does all the lids and stuff.
Okay.
That's awesome. Around and start doing things.
It's good that they work together like that.
Yeah. Well, it just takes more time to put the lid on and do it right.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's just
chocolate.
Does she speak English?
Oh, they'll serve, yeah.
Okay. The other thing I always get shocked with is like they're counting, they'll give you your money back if you lift them a tip. It's like, no, it's tip. And they're like, they're still trying to get back to you.
Yeah, you don't usually tip these kind of people.
Yeah.
Like, they find it a bit meaning kind of thing.
Okay.
It's like, that's the price of the thing everyone else will take.
Yeah. If I'm having at a restaurant and being served, that's where
Yeah,
I'll
it's
tip.
different,
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to get some eggs, yeah, like, give them 5,000, it's like, I use 1,000, it's like, no. It's just a transaction.
Exactly.
It's not
It's the price.
customer service or
Exactly.
anything different.
Yep.
See, this goes up.
Ah, now you know you're up.
Yeah. So I don't use any plastic anymore, just use these recyclable ones, usable ones.
Where do you get those at?
Lazada. I'll send you
Okay.
a link. When we want to see you this afternoon,
Yeah.
I'll give you the link.
Okay.
Yeah, they deliver it from Thailand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you can use ABA? Like,
They come and give it, set up an account,
Yeah.
use ABA on the account.
Right.
And they'll send it to a person in Thailand.
Okay.
And they bring it across for $1.50 a kilo.
you kidding me?
Yeah. So they bring it across. Most of it's quite small.
Yeah.
So you get about 5 things for a kilo. It's $1.50. They deliver it to your
And-
house. Just put your PIN and they'll come to your house and you just pay by ABA.
Oh, you don't pay for it in advance. You pay
You
for
pay
it.
for the stuff you purchase.
Okay, and then you pay for the
But
delivery.
when they deliver it, that's when you pay for
Okay.
the delivery cost.
Hello.
Oh, thank you.
ABA Pay is the best way to do it too. And I lost chat again.
With ABA, you don't need a real account.
Yeah, I found that
Yeah,
out.
you just use the different. One side's dollars, one side's real.
I heard you need the real account though if you go to Vietnam. Because they don't have the US dollar from my understanding, so you have, when you use your bank card there, they do it out of, I don't know.
I don't know. I use it in Thailand.
Thailand, yeah. Yeah,
Thailand, you use it on the
and you can use the app.
metro.
Yeah,
Just tap.
yeah,
Yeah. No service charge, no fee.
no. So I was told, but yeah, I'm going to Vietnam in the end of the July anyway, so I'll figure it all out when I'm there.
Yeah, yeah. We haven't been to Vietnam on that. So it makes it easy in Malaysia in the future.
Okay, and it works there too. Okay. Have you been to Laos?
Oh, we went to Laos, we didn't use it. Oh, yeah, we did use it in Laos.
Okay.
Like grab.
Okay.
They call it something different
Yeah.
there, but it's used everywhere.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay, I'll see you tonight.
absolutely.
Bye.
Enjoy. Thanks for the recommendation. There you go. And I realized that I was not facing him, but I didn't want to make him sit on camera. You meet the greatest people here. Okay. Try dandelion tea. Okay, I don't think we have that over here. So, stinging nettles, I've heard of that. Arnold, is this Wapo area? I think it's kind of classified that way. I'm not too sure. I'm just on the other side of the highway from where Wapo is from downtown. You find that Rocky Road ice cream clears your liver problems? That's good to know. Okay. Can't get more local than this. Man, it is hot. What are we at temperature? It's got to be in the 30s again. It says 31. Great. I'm sweating, so I can't. Yeah, it's 31, but it feels like 38. I feel like I got more people ahead of me. I'm getting sugar in this coffee this time. I don't care. I need a little bit. I'll do half sugar or quarter. I don't know. Probably no sugar. You have lemon tea too. I am partial to teas. She's probably making like a dozen drinks ahead of me. Hello. I'm just gonna ask for iced coffee, and however it comes is how I'm getting it. I don't care. Sometimes it's what the locals decide. And that way I can judge how sweet it is. But I don't care right now. I've walked 200 steps. The screen on the phones work like shit when you have like sweaty fingers. 9,000 steps, almost 7 kilometers. Sorry. Can I have a large iced coffee?
Iced coffee?
Yes, please. I asked for a large one because I'm super thirsty. I don't care how much it costs. I thank you guys for being patient with me because I don't like to torment people too much. Which is making the lemonade thing. Quite the look at this stuff they got here. There we go. This is the stand. This is where we were walking from. Just a little stand. Here. Eggs across the street that Jeremy was talking about. Doesn't even have a name. Little black cut. Little hair salon next door. I can get my hair done purple. $15. I can do that. I wouldn't do that. Because it'd have to match my beard. And that's just a pain in the ass. Plus, hair grows out. It doesn't stay forever. Okay. And it's gone up by 2 degrees since I stood here. Right, left, yes. Arnold, thanks so much for coming out, man. Appreciate it. A name, and that he'd always have a bottle of water on you, fresh coconut juice. Yeah, I usually carry something with me. And coconut, fresh, I like getting coconuts when they're cold. Like, they have like coconuts that are actually
You
cold.
need a sweet or a little?
Little sweet. asked, so that's why I went. They're growing the beans. Yeah, they're lovely here. I'm just happy having coffee. How much? 2,000 real, okay. $2,000, right? Okay. I couldn't. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. You kidding me? That was 2,000 real. So that is less than half the price what I was paying at Fame Cafe. So, mind you, I have to wait a lot longer, but I can walk up here happily. See how it is? I don't know why the plastic film they use on all the straws, it's just like cling film, man. It sticks to my hands. Like, I'm a little sweaty, it just sticks to me. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yep. That's a win for 2,000 real. Yeah, I can do that. That's not too far from my place. Not too far at all. Now I can go have some breakfast. I'm not tormenting you guys with coming with me for breakfast. We did that the other day. I'm gonna go get the same thing. If they have it. They may be sold out. That's happened to me before too, where I've been out wandering around, I go back to go get something to eat, and it's all gone. All the things that I want. But I've ended up with some fun stuff today. I've had I had a soup, like a pork soup that was really nice with noodles and bean sprouts in it. It was great. And then I had pork ribs. They had those one day. That was great too. Nice shot.
Headshot.
So they seem to have a game that people play here with their sandals, and I don't quite know what it's about. They'll kick their flip-flops off and they'll slide it against the ground. Like, I have no idea what the goal is, what they're aiming for, anything. I just see the kids doing it, see some adults doing it. It looks like fun. They're having a good time. So yeah, 2,000 real for that coffee. That's unreal. Are you kidding me? Hello. I'm just trying to catch up on the chat here. We have to be close to 2 hours again. Whew. Where are we at here? It's not really, really hot. It's only 31. Yeah, 32 now. Thank you, Eagle. Of course, I walk right into that stupid tree. Smack me in the face. What time is it here now? It's 11 o'clock. Just 10 after 11. Pretty sure the purple hair will get me to 2K subs. So pretty sure it will too. I've wanted to get purple or blue hair for years. I may do it. You never know. Maybe I'll do that as a 10,000 sub goal. You know, if I get 10,000 subscribers, I'll dye my hair purple. Something fun. That's it. That's a good milestone to aim for. So yeah, let's do that. I get to 10,000 subscribers, I'll color my hair purple. Let's see how many months it takes me to get there. Oh my God, coffee is so good. I'm pretty sure it's an instant coffee, but it just tastes nice. And that's the thing, I don't need like fresh espresso all the time. If I can go out and have an instant coffee made for me for 2,000, I'm okay with that. I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to make it at home. And I know that whatever she's using is better than anything I've got at home, so. But I will definitely be trying like the green tea stuff, because that's definitely my style. And if there's a boba one, ooh, that'd be good. Okay. So now we are trying to think where we are. Yeah, I know where I'm at. We're in my neighborhood. So you guys got a bit of a sneak peek of where I'm at. You guys could have probably assumed that anyway because of where I've been starting my videos. I tend to not start too far from where I live. Like, why walk 5 kilometers before I start a stream? But I don't start at my place. And I won't. Because I decided I need to keep some privacy. So there are times where I just need to not be in the public eye all the time. I don't really have any issues with it, but there's just sometimes it's like, what? Yeah. But it's okay. So we're headed down to, we're gonna get lunch. Because at this stage it is lunch, not breakfast anymore. Well, so far I've had a coffee, a brownie, and a coffee. I think that's a good morning. 49 cents for coffee. Yeah, exactly. You know what? I think this would be a great hair color. You're right. Dye it the same color as my shirt. I'm in. 10,000 subs. All you guys got to do is just tell all your friends to come sub to me. To the old man with gray hair who's going to dye it purple at 10,000 subs. Sub goal. Gotta have something. Oh, I think it'll be a while before I get to 10,000 subscribers. At least 2 or 3 more months. I'm joking. Yeah, the first 1,000 came by a lot faster than I thought it would, to be honest. And then it's been 2 weeks and I've got almost another 150 on top of it. So it's just like, what? Yeah, it just kind of picks up steam and keeps going. But anyway, I'm right here at the restaurant. I don't want to torment them because I had you guys with me last time. But I'm going to sign off here. I do want to thank everybody for coming out and hanging out with me today during the stream. Thank you, Jeremy and Claire, for the coffee suggestion. The Royal D. Jeremy, thank you. Amazing. I'm going to be hanging out with them tonight, so I'll have you guys updates on things. Again, because I'm leaving, if you guys wouldn't mind on the way out, hitting the like button, because I do make these videos go live after I'm done. So it definitely helps the algorithm if you guys acknowledge it on the way out. So I do want to thank everybody for coming out. I do want to thank you for keeping me company. And I'll see you all next week at our next live stream. So it'll be Friday morning if you're in Southeast Asia, Thursday night if you're in the West.